If you live in Hawaii, you'll be eating a lot of rice. I know you may be thinking you'll hold out and just eat rolls and potatoes, but trust me, eventually you'll eat rice with almost every meal. And when you start eating that much rice, you'll be cooking that much rice. And in order to cook that much rice, you'll have to wash that much rice. Growing up in Hawaii, do you know how many times I've heard, hey, go home, cook rice? And if you grew up in Hawaii, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I found that everyone has their own system or style of washing rice. In this video, I want to go over 10 ways you can wash your rice and what it says about you. All right, let me tell you all about the natural rice washers. Those are the people that don't even bother to wash the rice, and they just put the water in the rice cooker and then start cooking the rice. And the thing is, they keep doing this because they don't get caught until they actually do. And when they do get caught, they're like, oh shoot, my bad, I was just trying to keep them all natural, I never like wash away all that kind of nutrients and all that kind of stuff. Just try to stay healthy. But what they're really thinking is, bruh, I was watching the game and you went bug me for doing. I got better things for do. If you like good rice, do them yourself. Look, everyone in Hawaii knows you have to wash the rice before you cook it. That's one of the first things that you learn growing up here. So don't believe the lies. And to all the all-natural washers, stop being lazy and just wash the rice. Now, one step up from the all-natural washers are the one-time washers. These are the people who only wash the rice that one time, thinking that that's enough, but it's not. They're in a hurry, and instead of not washing the rice entirely and getting in trouble, they make the least amount of effort to avoid being an all-natural washer. So they wash the rice really fast, and when you ask them, hey, did you wash the rice? They can truthfully say that they did because technically it's true. But the water in the rice pot is still so dirty. You know how many times I got in trouble with my grandpa for doing this because I thought I was smart? Hey boy, you ain't wash the rice? Yeah, no worries, I washed it. Cause I cannot tell cause the water stayed dirty. You sure? Hey, how many times you went wash them? Oh, just one time. Ah, bakatare. On the other end of the spectrum, you got the clean water washers. These are the people who wash the rice so much because they want to get the water clear that it takes them forever to start cooking the rice. Hey, the rice almost pao. Brother, not yet. I still say washing them, okay? What? That was like 10 minutes ago. Hey, try wait. Gotta be perfect, okay? These people mean well, but I'm hungry and I want to eat. The most popular washers of rice may be the toilet bowl washers, and they just swirl their hand in the water, drain, fill, and repeat. It's pretty standard and it's the way that I was taught. But one thing I noticed about the toilet bowl washers is that they always gotta swirl in the same direction. It's like their wrists are incapable of turning the other way. So for most people, they probably swirl the water in a clockwise fashion, but if you happen to swirl it counterclockwise and a clockwise washer sees, they're probably gonna say, hey, what you doing? I'm just washing the rice. No, give them. You doing them wrong. But sometimes the toilet bowl goes this way and sometimes it goes that way. Just let it go. Then you got the Yardman Washers. These are the guys that are weed whacking their yard every weekend at like 8 a.m. and making plenty noise. Hey, you know the kind of guys. They go to City Mill every week just for fun. And because they like yard work so much, they unconsciously try to mimic it in other parts of their life, like washing rice. Yardman washers wash the rice like they're raking the leaves or something. They make their hand like a rake and they go gently back and forth, back and forth. I guess it gets the rice all clean, and after a while, it's pretty soothing. Just please don't wear the big straw hat, okay? The next group are what I like to call gold miners. These guys look like they're trying to find buried treasure in the rice or something. They grab some of the rice, they sift it in their hands, letting it drop to the bottom of the rice pot. The problem is that these are the people that have to show you everything that they find in the rice. Hey, try come over here, I gotta show you something. Oh, alright, what you like showing me? Hey, try look this, I found them in the rice, looks like one shark tooth. But you will find some interesting things when you wash rice. Rocks, bugs, twigs. So make sure that you pay attention. So I think some people think that when washing rice, the harder you squeeze, the cleaner the rice becomes. I call these people the Mochi pounders because it's like they're trying to squeeze the rice so hard that they're gonna make mochi, which if you don't know, is traditionally made by pounding rice with wooden hammers. I don't know if they got like extra anger or anxiety, but they're just so focused on crushing the rice in their hands. Hey, just buy a stress ball and only take it out on the rice. The people who seem to be multitasking way too many things at once are often the overflowing pothole washers. These are the people that are trying to fold the laundry, clean up the living room, carry the baby, and vacuum all at the same time. Add washing rice to that list and it's just too much to juggle, so they end up just putting the rice pot under the faucet in the sink and letting it overflow. I guess technically the rice gets washed and there's some movement, but it's never fully draining all that dirty water. So while it's getting the particles off the rice, it's kind of just kicking it up and then settling it back down. And of course, half the time the person forgets the water is even running. Whew, finally, I guess some time for a rest. Hey, you hear that? Sounds like a water fountain. Oh shoot, I was washing the rice. All right, if someone is washing rice and they're making a lot of noise in the kitchen, chances are they're a stir-fry chef washer. These are the people who think they're a stir-fry chef at a Chinese restaurant and they have to let everyone know about it by flicking the rice up and down as they wash it. Hey bro, try watch this. Ooh, pretty mean, yeah? And these are the people that make the most mess because of all the spilled rice in the sink. Beware of the fancy washer, okay? These are the people that use a rice strainer to wash their rice. Hey, excuse me, brother, it's called one colander. If you don't know what that is, it's a separate bowl with holes in it specifically for washing rice and grains. And while it works well, why are we complicating the process of washing rice? After you're done washing the rice, you then have to pour the wet rice into the rice pot, and it's hard because it sticks to the bowl. And worse, it creates more dishes to do. So now I'm stuck washing the rice pot and another container. So those are 10 ways that you can wash rice, and I'm sure that there are way more ways, but you know, it's almost dinner time and I gotta go cook rice. So thanks for watching and aloha.